Hey everybody. Welcome to another Every Island Ever tour. I didn't think I'd be doing this at this very moment, but I decided, you know what, why not? Because I just reposted lately about Golden Sands, and we are now, well, Golden Sands is gone, and we now have Fort Merrick. And since I'm here, I figured, why not? Let's do a little tour of it, and hopefully that galleon that I just spotted off in the distance leaves me alone while we go through here. There's a lot of ground to cover. So, yeah, bear with me. Here we go. When you first spawn in, you just spawn in over there at the tavern, which is back there. But I decided we'd start over here at the ship. Obviously, Golden Sands has been through a lot lately between saving Golden Sands and all of the other changes that have happened here since the last time I posted about Golden Sands. Even the Castaway tent wasn't there. It was 2 years ago I posted about Golden Sands. So some things that I wanted to just kind of go through here. These are coconuts, but they are not cut open, which is somewhat abnormal, because we always have little bites out of things, like you can see there with the pineapples. They have little bites out of them. Those are full coconuts, which that's the first model for Sea of Thieves to really see that full size coconut. We got some bottles. Oh, look at that. We got some bait in these buckets. That's kind of a fun little detail here. Merchants are here. They've got their crate. We got ourselves a mango in a crate. We got some books, some other things. The traders don't seem to have any new language going on with them, so I'm going to skip through all the trading companies in terms of chatting with them. There's a large map behind the merchant, which is kind of fun. The same map that you can find in the sea forts. As we go over here, looks like just some extra crates, just all the merchant stuff piled up. It's kind of a large area, all things considered. I mean, we've got those Order of Souls and Gold Hoarder vault over there. Our grabbing map table is here. What do they call it? Quest board, which, you know, is used by maybe 0.001% of players, if that. Over here is the shipwright hut, or stand, I guess you would call it. It's kind of cool. Got a little anchor hanging there, which is nice. Cool little door. I really like the look of that door. We've got some cool little knickknacks and things hung up there. Some oars, little ship model, and cute little hammers. Really like those hammer trinkets. You got a ladder that obviously you cannot interact with, going to this hatch door, which goes to whatever's inside of there, which we will most likely never know. We got our shipwright friend over here. Loud as always, Miss Sharon. She doesn't seem to have any extra dialogue from her. So, yeah, that's the shipwright. There's this big hole in the ground where they're doing... This is a dry dock, which obviously they're not doing anything with. It's just probably going to stay like this. Unless it's some kind of crazy pre-telling of something, but I don't think so. I think it's just to show the shipwright in a more official type of environment. I think we're good with that ship. I don't think they're going to come bother us. When you walk over here, this is a rowboat docking station by the looks of it. Let's see here. Yeah, rowboat docking station. That's one of a few on this island. Over here, we've got a cute little entryway with our Castaway camp for the Pirate's Life Tall Tales. I'll go ahead and start over on this side. This is where the dock used to be that went out for the merchants. But that is obviously gone now. So there's a little campsite, little cart, and then you've got your Glitterbeard book is still in the same spot with these little rowboats. The Reapers are underneath this area, and You can interact with the cage skeleton now. I'm sure some of you knew that, but if not, there's the cage skeleton. He has very little dialogue, but you can now turn in emissary flags to him, and the Reapers will. You'll gain Reaper rep and gold for that. So you don't only have to go to Reaper's hideout to do that anymore, which is great. Love the look of that. Love the aesthetics of it. There's a cool little tunnel here. There's a couple little tunnels on this island, or this port, I should say, that allow you to have easy access to some of the areas like the Reapers. Moving on to the entryway over here. Big old Port Merrick with the shark teeth to honor Merrick in his huntingness. Do you guys like the name Port Merrick? I was kind of indifferent about it, to be honest. I didn't really care for it when I first heard it, but now I'm just like, if it works, it works, I guess. Cute little fountain. Everyone's probably most favorite addition to this island with the cute little pondies in it. No one has successfully, not pondies, those are splash tails. I don't think anyone has successfully caught a fish out of it due to the fact that I don't think it spawns pondies. Here's Castaway, obviously. She's everywhere. Alright, going up these stairs here. Over here, we've got lots of cannons on this island, all of which are interactable and can be used to shoot incoming ships and such. That is not a player galleon, so we're good. I thought it was. There's a cart there. There's so much stuff on this island. I'm trying to go through it here relatively quickly. If you ever find anything cool that I miss in these island tours, please let me know. I do try and cover everything. Map table. Cool little kind of crypt going on in the Order of Souls. Cool decorations with the curtains. Hello, hello, hello. And yeah. Some cards. You can sit down on the chairs now, obviously. Because sitting has been added to the game. And pretend to do cards. I guess they're not playing cards, they're likely tarot cards or whatever. Tarot cards. I'm not even sure how that's pronounced. So yeah, that's our Order of Souls building. Kind of cuts around back here. Has some extra barrels, extra lighting, some more skulls in the box, or in that barrel there. There's these cute little planters. That's the way to the tavern. So, oh, and it has an upstairs. Because upstairs is the little lookout. Pirate Emporium has been moved. It is no longer above Order of Souls for Port Merrick. It is part of the little town center over there. More sitting areas, some dice, and just kind of fun. We're going to come into nighttime here. You can walk across over here to this garden on the roof of the Gold Hoarders. Very fun. Has a ladder and everything. There's the back of the Gold Hoarder. I'm surprised that this isn't a fountain. I thought it was going to become like more active once they were done, but it's a quiet thing that looks like a fountain, so I assumed it would be, but maybe it won't be. Here's, of course, the glorious entrance to the Gold Hoarder Vault. They've got some cool little paintings that you can put on your ship. Looks like early versions of the Gold Hoarder Shovel. Secret trapdoor that goes nowhere. Secret door that does nothing. Cool little vault. If you look inside there, you can see lots of captain's chests, lots of gold. A couple more captain's chests. And over here, it looks like the Gold Hoarder, what do you call it? Voyages. Little voyage rack for the varying types of Gold Hoarder quests. And some keys. Look at that. Left his keys out. And he's also holding them. So, extra keys. If you... Oh, let's peek over here. We got some gold, more voyages, another chest, and there's that back door, I believe, that we saw over there. So this kind of looks like they may have another person there. It looks like a secret little window. Maybe we can take out a loan or something. It's gold order painting. And out we go. Again, more cannons on this side in case you got enemies approaching from this end. I feel like most people are going to be turning in at sovereigns at this island because if you're not on a captain ship, what are you doing? And two, it is kind of inconvenient. It's not very convenient to sell here, which is kind of a main reason why a lot of people chose to save Golden Sands was because for a time we couldn't sell here, and it kind of sucked. But we have the sovereigns now, and they kind of help remedy that need in that situation. So we got plants down here. More plants. It's the fun little... There's a brush there. I don't see brushes very often. More planting stuff. This is just kind of a cool outstretched garden area that connects in with the sovereign tent. The sovereigns have just some knickknacks on their shelves. Nothing interactable. I'm sure the legends are still here. There's a cool painting. Chairs you can sit in, and these match captain's chairs that I believe we can buy for your captain galleons. A cool little heart rose music box sort of a thing. I would assume that's a music box. Sovereigns. You got your sovereign platform. You've got your spot to put up your rowboat right over there. A little walkway at the bottom. Anything interesting down here? Let's see. Just empty cages. It's just a kind of a cool aesthetic to have everything. There's not a lot of beach on this island anymore. This is about it. In fact, that might be like some of the last remnants of what Golden Sands once was. Is right here on these little trees. Looks like we've got another underneath area, which I did not know was here. That's kind of a fun little entrance out there. Walking into Sovereigns. Looks like we have... it looks like a little bit of a proposal going on here. Some flowers wrapped up real nice. And a box of some kind. Box of spices. Looks a lot like the George and Rose kind of box. There's a water spigot here. Ooh, there's somebody's hat they left behind. That's cool. Anything else over here? Let's go this way. Yeah, so this is your rowboat spot. It's very high up. For most of our rowboat things are not that high, but that's pretty high up. All right, so there's two bridges that go into the main city, at least from this side of the island. There's this one down here, which really is more of a back entrance. There's another spot to dock a rowboat. And this takes us into the port town, which has the Emporium and the tavern and all of the weapon, tool, and clothing shops. So that's that way. And then if we go back, go around here, back over to the main entrance. Bit of a run. Apparently, something just loaded. I don't know what that was. Interesting. This is more of like the grand entrance. See, it's a little bit fancier. It's got the flags for the Golden Sands flags, which is kind of the only thing left that shows that it's, I guess it's not the Golden Sands flag. It's the Shores of Plenty flags. So even then, it's still not Golden Sands. So there's stairs up here. Lots of stairs, which is good because I was concerned mostly about how you're going to access this island. It was one of my main concerns is how are you going to get on all of this. I just want to hop down here. Okay, so yeah, they did leave the Legends stuff here. This is the only one I really didn't cover before in my Golden Sands video. Was the boombox one. Here's a secret entrance. And that goes back into Reaper's. So that's the secret Reaper's entrance. Anything over here? I don't think so. Yep, just the underwater access. So we'll kind of go in through here. We won't use those grand stairs on this side. So under here is the kind of tunnel water system that gains you access to a few different places. One of those mainly being the tavern. So you could, in theory, use this as a place to tuck and hopefully trap somebody into turning in their Athena's chests at this outpost. But with the sovereigns and with most people who are pirate legend most likely having a captain ship, you probably won't see that very often. They'll most likely turn into that sovereigns. So this is the under area of the tavern. The door here, a couple other things. That's kind of the under entrance, and then the guys over here. Now, the actual entrance for the Athena's hideout is these stairs right here. Now, I'm pretty sure you can just stand here. Yeah, you can just stand right here and play it, and then it opens up. So that's where that is. And we've got Merrick up there, so that should have been obvious from the beginning that this was going to be called Port Merrick. Due to that idolization of him up there. Which, you know, it's fine, it's whatever.
Take your fancy.
What do you got, Tina? Anything new? It's a nice necklace you're wearing. Why, thank you. Tavern owners wear the same ones. Okay, so she's got, this is the same stuff she's always said. It's a cool necklace. So yeah, Captain's head. Nothing else going on behind there. There is kind of a nod to the old Sea Dog Tavern with this little performing area. Which doesn't line up with your mouth, it's more with your eyeball. But, you know, that's all good. There's your Athena's table. There's the Pirate Lord. I actually didn't know that painting was there. That's pretty neat. There's the other Glitterbeard book in the tavern. And then the other, like, immortalizations of legends that were here are also, they're still here somewhere. You just gotta find them. They're all in different places. But I don't believe they removed any of them. They just kind of placed them in different spots. There's the pirate code. Right there. Looks like someone's cat walked across the table. Spilling ink everywhere. So yeah, what's on? Did I cover these? Little ship, little bottles, just little stuff like that. There are 2 layers of this tavern. You got this upper kind of living area, cards and other stuff like that. So nothing too crazy. Cannons up here, also functional. Kind of this little upper area, but still the upper stairs are blocked off. Boop. All right, now you've got your current equipment for I kind of display the Emporium stuff now, which is cool. Little upper area that you can't get to. So that's the Emporium building. And then we'll go down this row over here for the shops. There's all these little kind of side buildings and stuff. I don't think they're going to do much with them. They're just more for aesthetics and to kind of fill in those empty areas. And here's our shop here, which has almost all the same stuff he had before. The linens are new there, but aside from that, everything else is the same. So and there's him and her. I don't see anything crazy on the inside. It's a cool upper area. You have an upper area too? Yeah, they kind of all have little attics and stuff. Lorena's out here, not even going to look at her. Then you've got your grand statue of the one and only Merrick, which is a new commendation to unlock, so make sure you interact here with his sign. There's some Hunter's Call people in that portrait there. A bell you can ring, because why not? And there's another rowboat spot. Some tables, which should have some of the legend stuff on them. Yeah, there's the tankards. And then we go over here to the final area, which was never really used on the previous version of this island, and really doesn't have any NPCs or anything over here. Just kind of some cool little setups, cannons. So nothing too crazy. Another spot to park your ship if you want to run all the way across the island to turn in, which most people don't. And another rowboat spot right there. The little beach area right here. And yeah. That's about it for Golden Sands. There's another picture of Merrick for some reason. I don't know why we need two. You got some stairs here, which go all the way up to the tippy top. Get a nice little overlook if you happen to run all the way over here. And it's also a lighthouse, which I don't believe you can change the color of or put it out. So that's that. You can also climb up to the top of the Sovereign Tower too. But just for funsies. That's where the harpoons are. All right, and with all that, we are just going to go over to the top here of the Sovereign Tower because I missed it when I was over here before. We can get a nice good look at that. Thanks Xbox for that. So you have this here level area where you can do the harpoons. That is an easy way to turn in. You got your lever there. No cannons on this tower, which is actually kind of interesting. I thought there would be cannons on this. Yeah, we'll go up here. There's a cute little like sovereignty area where you can sit down, but can't use telescopes. But it's a good place to look out. Maybe tuck if you're one of those types of tuckers. But that's it. That's New Golden Sands. Not New Golden Sands. Port Merrick. New Golden Sands, which is no longer Golden Sands. So hope you guys enjoyed the tour of Port Merrick. And if there's another island you want me to do, I hope to do all the islands someday. But if there's a specific island you want to see a tour of, let me know in the comments below. And I will catch you in the next video.